Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado. The start of the weekend is upon us. It's Friday evening baseball on the show. It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the Colorado Rockies. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Well, this is one of the most picturesque settings there is in the entire sport.
You've got the trees out in center field. You've got the waterfall. You've got just tremendous backdrop of the mountains. But one thing about this ballpark is it plays fast. So you got to be ready defensively. And you also have to keep the ball down, set your sights just a little bit lower because of the altitude and elevation. Pitches don't break as well.
First pitch coming your way next. And starting this one, Antonio Senzatella. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Just about to get underway. Ellie De La Cruz digs in now. And this one is off and running.
First pitch, 640.
The 1-0. Yeah! Senzatella in his 9th season, 31 years old, and he was born in Venezuela.
Let's go, Antonio.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Backed off the plate that time. Good job to fight that one off. Two now. Ellie falls victim to the K.
Batting second, first baseman.
Take a look at the lineup. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get runners on base, you work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers, and then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just comes in with a great plan of attack, a lot of patience, just like you said.
Just settling in here at Coors Field. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
The 2-1. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Freeman. And there's two away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Spencer Steer stands in with two away as he takes a ball.
Come on, Antonio.
Swing and a bouncer. On to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Denver, on the hill for the Reds, Andrew Abbott. What do you have on him?
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip, but he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
First pitch, way inside, a fastball.
Ball.
That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Here's a 3-0. On the corner for a strike. In the air, right field. Marte should have this one, and there's one down. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Mickey Moniak now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Nope, that's inside.
That clips the corner.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Stays alive. And a ball and 2 strikes. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting third, catcher Hunter Goodman.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger. I think he wanted that call on the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
1-2 now. Outside with a breaking ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll circle the bases. The Rockies score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 down. Now it's the rookie first baseman. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Next pitch misses outside, and it's 2-0. Line drive, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
That is the third baseman, Kyle Berry.
Swing and a foul out of play.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 1-2. Almost got him. And it remains 2-2. That one just misses.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Center fielder.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now here is Cole Carey. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And that one fouled off. 2 aboard, 2 outs. And that's a base hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on.
That fastball was out of the zone, and he still drove it out. Those swings leave pitchers scratching their heads. So a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in four. Really good job at the plate.
Here's Tyler Freeman to hit.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. The 1-1.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and the lead is now 5-0. We move ahead to the top of the second now. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, J.J. Bleday.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level. I'm sure he likes the 5-0 lead and the run support, but he's sat around a lot since warming up in the pen, and you'd hate to see a guy not have his rhythm to go out there and have a great start.
Foul ball.
Here we go, Antonio.
And now it's 1-2. On the ground right side. He'll do it himself. 1 out in the second.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Eugenio Suarez.
Ball 1.
Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
In there at the knees. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a 1-2. High fly ball out to center field. Herring settles under this one. And there are 2 outs.
Batting sixth, catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. On a line. And that is that. Reds down in order. It's 5-0. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the second, Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies.
Tovar.
That's in for a strike. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Swings and misses, struck him
Up
out.
next for the Rockies, designated hitter, Jake McCarthy.
Out to short. De La Cruz on the run, sends it over to
You're
first,
out.
and they get the out.
Up next for the Rockies, right fielder, Nicky.
You got to be
Moniak.
kidding me. Did you see that throw?
Not really, Boog. I mean, it happened in the blink of an eye, it seemed, but thankfully StatCast is here to help us out. I mean, you don't see many throws across the infield that get up into the 90s, so he really reached back for that one, and he had to get the out.
2 down, bases empty. Digging in, Mickey Moniak. That
Ball,
one
that's
missed.
upstairs.
Check swing, and he went. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. This one popped up right side. Stewart under it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. New inning getting
Leading
started.
off for the
In now for the Reds,
right
Noel
fielder,
V.
Noelvi
Marte. The 0-1. And a foul ball. Got him swinging for the K. Had him out front for strike 3.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
The 1-0.
Hey!
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
Let's go, Antonio.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting ninth, third baseman, T. Brian Hayes.
2 outs, base is empty. T. Brian Hayes, the next to hit for the Reds.
Hey!
The 0-1. And that drops in for a strike. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. Bounce to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 9 straight retired here to start the game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Set for the bottom of the third. Now the Rockies catcher, Hunter Goodman.
Hunter Goodman.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And that's through there for a strike. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they add to their lead. It's 6-0.
Well, he's living up to his power-hitting reputation today, Boog. A second homer just confirms what we already knew about his ability to hit the ball a long way.
And now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. Andrew Abbott departs, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
The left-hander on now, Caleb Ferguson.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
That one misses, and that is ball 1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the third. And there's a ball.
All these Rockies really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They've got to be happy with the 6 runs they've thrown on the board. That's usually enough offense to win you the game, so they just have to keep doing what they're doing.
To third. Zips it to first. 1 gone, bottom of the third inning.
Up next for the Rockies, third baseman,
Kyle Karros digging in for the Rockies. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That one ripped, but foul.
So with that fastball approach in mind, it'll be interesting to see if we see any adjustments in terms of the pitch calling. And clearly there's been a need to mix it up a little bit more than they have.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
Ball,
I don't know
that's
how you
outside.
take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
Here's a 1-2.
Ball, that's in.
That one
That's ball
missed.
3.
Hit in the air out to center field. Steer coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Rockies, center fielder, Cole Berry.
In the air, right field. Marte on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. The Rockies get one by way of the long ball. It's now a 6-0 ball game.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the fourth, Jordan Romano. He last pitched 2 days ago. Stepping in, Ellie De La Cruz. He led the game off with a strikeout, and looking to get on base in this plate appearance. Into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for Cincinnati.
There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. Well, these Reds, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Runner, yes,
Runner on the go. That's it for a strike. Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Lined, and that's a base hit. Coming home. Here comes the throw. Safe. It's 6-1.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
So a man at first. Spencer Steer will hit next. He's 0 for 1. This one smoked on its way out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they close the gap. It's 6-3. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at bat. You watch him from the on deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Right through there for a strike.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Oh, 1 down. Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul. The 0-2.
Off the plate, ball 1.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The next
That's
pitch
ball
misses. 3-2 now.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
The kick, the 3-2. And that's the strikeout looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Fly to center his first time. And a foul ball.
Nope.
Romano, the tall righty, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. That's in there. That is strike 2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
That's ball 2.
Next one is
that's
off
out.
the plate. And now it's 3-2. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Jordan Romano won't go any further, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
Victor
the
Vodnik
Rockies.
on a pitch out of the
Number
pen here.
38.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Ball 1.
Check swing. He held up. Ball 2. Runner at second here. One gone. Now
Ball, that's
3-0.
out.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
3-0 down. And there's the automatic. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
First base.
Up next for Cincinnati, right fielder Noelvi Marte.
Now it's the right fielder, Noelvi Marte. Struck out swinging his first time.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
That one at triple digits.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
That's a slider for a strike. Suarez over at second. Stevenson over at first with one away. Close,
Nope.
but
Ball
call
one.
the ball. Going to count 1-2. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges.
Now batting, second baseman, number 2.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
2 on, 2 outs.
That was straight queso right there.
Cracks his bat and pops him up. Base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's now a 2-run game.
These guys are relentless. Just till the bell sounds, they are going to keep coming at you, trying to get you into the corner and knock you out.
Now batting key Brian Hayes. And fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Grounds one to short. Throws to first in time. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So 9 batters come to the plate. 4 of them score. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Rockies 6 and the Reds 4. Back here in Denver, ready to go, bottom 4.
Really important time for a shutdown inning. The last thing they want to do is give up the runs they just scored. Man, that'll steal the momentum. They're hoping to make quick work of this half inning.
Check swing, but he went too far. Strike one.
Get another one.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. This one in the air, center field. Steer under it. 1 away.
Up next for the Rockies, second baseman, Tyler.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Tyler Freeman. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Bunting for a hit. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Up next for the
Nearly a
Rockies,
highlight reel
the
play at third,
shortstop,
but the bare hand grab still wasn't enough to get the out. Great effort to make that play as close as it was, though.
Man at first, 1 away.
Come now, here we go.
Nope. Outside.
This one in the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. The throw to second.
He's in there.
He's in there.
Up next for the
I don't know how
Rockies,
he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
First and second, one out. Jake McCarthy digging in for the Rockies.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup. Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
2 on, 1 out. Drag bunt back towards the mound. Flips it. Nicely done for the out.
There was a time where that sac bunt was just ho-hum, very basic, but is increasingly difficult as it's become to get bunts down in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
And now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. Caleb Ferguson out of the game. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
Pierce
Cincinnati,
Johnson will take
number
over here.
52.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that one out your team needs from you.
Come on, Mickey.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
Inside, ball 1.
And that's ball 1. Good job to fight that one off. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 2 left for Colorado. They're up 6-4. Back here at Coors Field. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Ellie De La Cruz.
Let's go, Rockies.
Inside, just missed. Activity in the bullpen. Zach Agnos getting ready to go. Mejia getting loose as well.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Here he go.
1-1, check swing, appeal down to third. And he went around. That's ruled a swing. Tap dances out of the way of that one.
Come on, Victor.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. I don't know about you, Chris, but that felt like a weird at bat right there. Didn't give much to hit until the final pitch, and he still got the backwards K.
Yeah, not a single pitch was actually inside the strike zone, but he was being very aggressive in the box and fell behind in the count. Then they finally do challenge him, and he couldn't get the bat off his shoulder. Kind of a strange strikeout for sure, Boog.
Rip to third. Tosses across to first, and the first 2 set down to the top of the
Next
fifth.
for Cincinnati, center fielder Spencer Steer.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Victor Vodnik done for the night. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Juan
the
Mejia
Rockies.
into the game.
Number
And this is an
47,
important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Here's the center fielder, Spencer Steer.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Way out front for strike two.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
In the dirt, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Stays alive. And that's downstairs and outside.
Here we go, Juan.
That one
Yep,
outside.
that ball went out.
Ball 3.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Reds go down quietly. They trail it here 6-4. Leading off, Hunter Goodman. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish. All these Rockies putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And that is downstairs. And the count even 1-1. Nice grab. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Up next for the Rockies, first baseman, TJ Rumfield.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
And he hits a ground ball right side to first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Up next for the Rockies, third baseman, Kyle.
One down. Kyle Carros digging in for the Rockies. 1 for 2.
Aye. Ball.
That's way outside. And a count 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Up the middle, De La Cruz. There's one. What a
Got
double
it.
play that was. Inning over. One error in the inning, but nothing more. We're through 5. It's the Rockies 6 and the Reds 4. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. J.J. Blade,
Leading off
the
for
next to
Reds,
hit.
Left fielder J.J. Blade.
Ball.
Stirring in the
Upstairs.
Colorado bullpen, Renan Bernardino. The left-handed reliever appears to be getting loose. Herget also getting ready. And the 1-0. Chop to first. The flip, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for Cincinnati, the designated hitter, Eugenio Suarez.
Nope, that's a ball.
That one found hard the other way.
That's
Nope,
a good miss
inside, ball
off the
2.
inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
And he chases that one. Out number
Up
2.
next for Cincinnati, catcher Tyler Stevenson.
Now here is Tyler Stevenson.
Ball 1.
Two down, nobody on. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
A little bit
No,
low.
that's low.
Noelvi Marte on deck for Cincinnati. And a payoff pitch. struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there. Nobody left for Cincinnati, and the score remains 6-4.
Now pitching for
Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, T.J. Antone.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Leading off for the Rockies, center fielder, Cole Perry.
Ball, that's inside.
Ground ball right side. Arroyo in plenty of time to first. One away, bottom of the
Next
sixth.
for the Rockies, left fielder, Troy Johnston.
Next for Colorado, Troy Johnston. And remember, it was a grand slam from him back to the first inning.
Well, he made an early statement with that swing. It changed everything about the game right out of the jump.
Nope.
That clips the corner.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2. That one missing inside. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Draws the walk
Pitcher
there.
base, ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Tyler Freeman.
That's a ball.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Grounder might be 2. Hayes over to second, on to first, double play. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're through 6 full. It's the Rockies 6 and the Reds 4.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jimmy Herget.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
And that one is lifted in the air. One up, one down.
Now batting, second baseman, number 2.
Let's go, Rockies!
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
There's a strike. Herget, 32 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2015. Got him swinging.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Now the third baseman, Brian Hayes. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball there. Oh, 2 now.
Ball 1.
Got him. That's out number 3. It's the Rockies 6 and the Reds 4.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brock Burke.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Leading off for the Rockies, the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
In the air, right field. Marte on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Up
And there's
next for the
one down.
Rockies, designated hitter, Jake McCarthy.
The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Number 57, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Not even close there. And the count is 1-1. Now
That's a
one
ball.
missed. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Picks it up with the bare hand, and
No,
he
he's
beats
safe.
it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Now the number 2 hitter, Mickey Moniak. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball.
McCarthy leads off first with one away. And another
Ball 2.
ball. This one in the air, center field. Steer gets under it. 2 down.
Up next for the Rockies, catcher, Hunter Goodman.
0-1. That clips the corner.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
0-2 now. On the ground to third. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. The Rockies strand one. They still lead it, though, 6-4. Ready to begin the eighth. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. The shortstop takes the ball. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ramsey's McGaffick. The closer is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Agnos warming up as well. Check swing went around. Strike one. In the air to left center. Johnston has a beat on it. One down.
Up next for Cincinnati, first baseman, Sal Stewart.
Hard hit left side. Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jimmy Herget will depart, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching.
So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Brennan Bernardino.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
2 down, base is empty. Spencer Steer getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
2 down, nobody on. Strike 2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out. They'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And that's downstairs. And the count is 1-2.
Nope, that's inside.
Got him. 3rd out. It's the Rockies 6 and the Reds 4. Back here in Denver, digging in, number 7.
First baseman, TJ Rumfield.
Aye!
And the 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat. That fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Up next for the Rockies, third baseman, Kyle Carroll.
Hey! Hey!
0-2 now.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out.
Just indecisive in that at-bat. He couldn't commit to the slider, tried to sit in between, just not able to put the bat on the ball.
And now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. Brock Burke departs, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, number 57. He's into the game with the bases empty. Next to hit for the Rockies, Cole Carrick, 1 for 3. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. This one in the air. And that's the 3rd out. It's the Rockies 6 and the Reds 4. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Ramses McGathick. A chance at his first save of the year.
J.J. Bleday.
Fought off foul. Pop dump. And there's one down.
Up next for Cincinnati, the designated hitter, Eugenio Suarez.
The Rockies trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the 9th. There's a line drive to left field. That's out number 2.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
So it's their last chance in this one. Tyler Stevenson digs in now. McGaffey looking for his first save of the year.
Hey!
And that's too high. Next one in the dirt. Slider for a strike. And a curve is down and in.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.